What's going on, guys? Glenn here, Midtown Power Washers, beautiful Memphis, Tennessee. So we got the job that we've been running through this whole thing. I've decided that we're gonna make a little, I guess, a little series out of this, so you can see the whole process from the time we get the phone call to going to do the estimate, exactly how we do the estimate. Now that we've got the job, you'll see how I do the job, and then, you know, we'll get paid. So you're ready to start a pressure washing business, roof washing, all that good stuff. I'm trying to be as fast as possible over here because she has to have it done. They're taking pictures in the morning. It's gonna rain here in a little bit, so we might be working, you know, in the rain, but these are the things we have to do sometimes. It's just part of it. You know, I was really excited. I went fishing yesterday instead of going to working, and that's just the price that we pay when I could have went and did the job, but you know. All right, guys, so we're out here. We are about to pre-treat all this stuff down here. We're gonna pre-treat all that. I've got the hoses pulled, everything's connected. I gotta move a couple of little pieces of furniture. There's like 4 pieces of furniture. Just gonna have to work around these pots over here because they look heavy. I don't know if they are, but they're full of dirt and they're big. So let's get after it. When you're spraying this stuff is going to kill what it touches. Whether it's what you want to kill or not, it's going to kill it. So just keep that in mind, but it'll make life so much easier, man. You can see how close these houses are. This is 0 lot lines. So make sure, this is technically the customer's little passageway through here. But on this other side over here, that's technically that house's. So I just went over there, knocked on the door. We kind of talked to the customer, and I talked to the people next door earlier because she's got, it's just a 2-story on that side. If you can see, let's see if I can get it angled up. There it is. So I'm gonna go in through right here and use their backyard access. Backyard access, it's not really a yard, but just so, you know, cover all your bases. Speak to them, say, hey, I'm doing this over here and blah, blah, blah. Would it be all right if I kind of snuck in here for a minute? So we're gonna take care of that. We're gonna get on this house wash. All right, guys, so we've been here for about an hour and a half. You know, with 2 guys, it's obviously a lot easier, but the house is done. She looks really good. We got all these spots up here taken care of. We're gonna come back and, because these shutters right here are so dirty and I can't open them because they're attached to the thing. These gutters are so dirty on the back side and they're attached, so I can't really take them away from this. So I'm letting them, I let everything dry up here first, and then at the very end I'm gonna come back and knock off just anything, any little pieces like that up there and everything. So, but hour and a half or so, not too bad, man. I think if you look back on the video, I think we thought that we could get the house done in 2.5 hours. Yeah, it was 2.5 hours we thought we could get the house done. So we're looking more like 2, you know, like what I thought. That 30 minutes was kind of giving me a little bit of leeway, but house looks fantastic. So I didn't get any footage of the house wash itself. I kind of got into it a little too much and forgot. but we basically downstreamed the whole entire house, used our second story shooter tips for the upper story, so we didn't even have to get on a ladder. It came out really, really nice. Like I said earlier, it's a lot of cobwebs and a lot of dust, but not a lot of organic growth. There's only a couple little small spots with actual algae growing on the house. So right here, we're doing the surface cleaning, which we've pre-treated with a pretty hot mix. I would say it's about a 5% mix is what we used on all this brick and the concrete driveway, which is a concrete aggregate driveway. A couple little tips for when you're surface cleaning. Obviously, pre-treating is something I'm very firm believer in. But also, since I'm running a 20-inch surface cleaner with a 4 gallon a minute, 4,000 PSI machine, it's not really what it calls for a 16-inch. So a couple of things that I like to do is I like to turn down the PSI on my machine, especially on that brick, because you don't want to chip anything. So I turned it all the way down to about 2,800 PSI. And some machines you can do this on, some machines you can't. Mine you can. And as you can see right here, well, this is sped up, but you'll be able to see I'm walking pretty slow. I think it's fast for my speed. We did that whole driveway in about 8 minutes. So if I had a bigger machine, obviously I could walk faster, but I stay slow because I don't want lines in the concrete. If I have lines, then I have to post-treat, and that just takes more time. Usually don't have an issue as long as I pre-treat well and just go over it really thorough. Everything turned out great. The customer loved it. She left us a review immediately. As soon as I asked for it, she got off the phone and left us a review on Google. So that's kind of what I want. I kind of put them on the spot when they're paying me and kind of tell them, hey, this could really help my business out. And usually they'll be more than likely to do it then. A lot of people are not going to go back and do it. I wouldn't. I don't expect anybody else to. So this is just rinsing off everything. We're finishing up for the day. Ended up taking us right at 3 hours and 15 minutes, 3.5 hours, somewhere right around there. So we quoted 4. We were at 3.5. That's good profits right there that we made. We're going to do a little follow-up video after this, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so that's it. I'm not even gonna have to post treat, I don't think. I think it looks great. There's not any lines. That's the reason why we like to pre-treat everything that we do. Makes it super easy. You can see I walked pretty quick. This is a 4 gallon a minute with a 20-inch surface cleaner, and I got on down all right. So appreciate y'all watching.